Daily Show, 10:32 is the time on this 10th day of April. Hey, coming up on May the 30th, the Jack Warren Memorial Scholarship Committee is hosting Wifflefest. It's a really cool tournament and a really great mission behind it. Noah Fahnestock joins us now. We're going to talk all about it, and great to have you on the show and great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks, CJ. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, fill me in on the event and really just the story of the foundation, if you could.
Yeah. So Jack was a student at Marquette Catholic High School. I also attended there. So he graduated in 2019, went on to go play baseball at Lewis and Clark. He participated in baseball and golf at Marquette and was captain Marquette. And honestly, just loved the school. He was someone who showed a lot of school spirit and just an awesome person all around. So he passed away in December of 2021, and his family decided to start a scholarship in his honor. And really the story behind Wifflefest is my dad and a couple of his buddies back when I was a child had Wifflefest just for fun, just as an excuse for all the guys to get together and do something fun. So, when I always wanted to do it with my friends when I got older, and when the fun, or when the scholarship was started, it seemed like a great idea to combine the two, bring Wifflefest back and have a great time with everybody, but also raise money for the fund. So match made in heaven, really, when Jack played baseball. And so, yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
Absolutely. How long has the Wifflefest event been going on for the foundation?
Yeah, so this will be our third year.
Really cool.
And we're super stoked about it. We've raised $5,503.86 from our first 2 years combined. So we're really just trying to beat that, really, with this year. So I'm trying to spread the word and get as many people out to participate as we can.
So it's going to be on May the 30th, and we're going to show some photos here in a second. It looks like everyone just has a great time, really at the event. And it seems like, not to, get too personal on this, but just being able to go and really celebrate who, Jack was, who your friend was and cousin, and really, all the people that loved him coming together and raising money for such a great cause. It's got to be such a really good feeling.
Oh, it's my favorite day of the year. I look forward to it every year. And Jack's family has been out both years, and yeah, all of his friends, all of his loved ones. It really does. It really is the best day of the year. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm itching for it. So,
well, take me through the entry fee and how we can sign up.
Yeah. So I post a jot form on my Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all my socials. It's just a little form that you fill out. You check whether or not you're going to play in the tournament, what size shirt you need, because the $35 entry fee gets you entry into the tournament, a T-shirt, and a lunch courtesy of our lunch sponsor, the Big Belly Deli out in Florissant.
There you go.
If you don't want to play wiffle ball, you're more than welcome to buy a T-shirt for $25. You just fill out the same form and check that you're not going to play and just provide your shirt size. And then we also sell lunch separately for $10 because we welcome all spectators as well. So it's a really easy form to fill out. Obviously, you can see it there. It's just your name, whether or not you're playing, in the shirt size. That's all you need. And then send $35 to me on Venmo or Cash App or whatever you got, and you're entered into the tournament. And now, we'd love to have you out there.
This is the T-shirt, correct?
Yep, that's the T-shirt for this year. And I got our last year's shirt on here today. So, yeah.
Fantastic. And I love the group shot here. Which event was this one from?
That was from last year. Yep.
Man, great turnout there. And, that's got to be really cool for everyone that's a part of this, too, is just to see the turnout and the support for this, too.
Yeah, and it's hosted by, the committee, but my uncle, Tim Fahnestock, who was Jack's baseball coach at Marquette and was the head baseball coach at Marquette for a number of years. He allows us to have it at his house and does a great job with the field setup and everything. So really big shout out to him. And his wife for allowing us to have the tournament there for the last 3 years. It means a lot to us.
Well, and now going forward, how many teams can you guys hold max? Do you guys have a max capacity yet?
Yeah, so one of the fun things about it is it's a 2v2 tournament, but you don't need a partner to sign up. We randomly assign you the partner. So you're going to get to meet somebody new too, and maybe somebody that you've never met, or you could get paired with one of your best friends. So that makes it really fun as well, and people really enjoy that aspect of it. So we try to get 64 participants. We've had 50 and 51 the first 2 years. So really trying to fill the field with 64 players this year, and that'll be 32 teams. So
wow.
We start games at 10 o'clock, and the first year we finished around 3:30, but last year I think we were wrapped up before 2 o'clock. So
that's how you do it.
5 hours of your time.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, raising, over $5,000, over $5,500 so far to go back into this fund. And then real quick, just to go back over it again, what are these funds, utilized for?
Yeah, so it's for the Jack Warren Memorial Scholarship. So it's just a scholarship to Marquette in honor of Jack. And there's more information on Marquette's website about the Jack War Memorial Scholarship, how you can apply, and kind of the uh, requirements, I guess, if you will, for how to win the scholarship to Marquette. So.
Absolutely. We will link the sign up form and the ways that you guys can all be a part of it. Now, if someone can't be a part of it, but they want to support the foundation, they want to support the scholarship, can they still do that outside of the event?
Of course, yeah, we welcome any outside donations. Feel free to, if you have a link to my Venmo, feel free to link that. That's the primary way we raise the money is by Venmo, but people can pay with Apple Pay or Cash App, however it makes sense for them. So yeah, we welcome any outside donations, and like I said, we welcome spectators as well. So if you don't want to play, but you'd like to come out and eat lunch, or just watch the tournament and give us a donation, we'd really appreciate it. We'd love to have you out there.
Lunch alone's worth it, to be honest with you. But I got to ask you: is this like, take me through the competition? Are we talking fast pitch wiffle ball here? Or are we talking because I'm good up until a certain speed.
Yeah. So yeah, I've heard rumors that some people are a little afraid to sign up because of the competition, and I do think it's a healthy mix. Like me personally, I'm out there to drink beer, have a good time, and be with my friends. But once you get out there on the field, I do have a little bit of competitive side that I have deep down inside of me, and so yeah, we have a healthy mix of people that are out there just wanting to have fun, and then people who are out there to win too. The first year we actually did a cash prize to the winner, but the two winners donated it back to the scholarship. So
really cool.
we've just decided to not do the cash prize anymore because we don't want everybody to feel obligated to donate it back to the scholarship. So
is there a duo that walks out there that you guys are like, oh, not this matchup again, or let's hope this doesn't happen?
So another fun thing, we do allow the winners to play together again the following year. So they will be back this year to see if they can be dethroned. So special shout out to Joe Morrissey and Charlie Fahnestock, the winners of last year's Wifflefest, who will be back to defend their title.
I got to ask you, do you have a pitch of choice? Because I can actually throw a pretty nasty knuckleball with a wiffle ball.
You would be good, better than most people then, because that was my biggest struggle is, we have little strike zones that we set up. And I remember the first year one of our rules is we have to alternate pitchers every year. So you can't just have the same player on your team pitch every inning. You have to alternate every inning. And I couldn't hit the strike zone to save my life. So, that is my biggest struggle.
Well, before I let you go and we recap the event, I got to ask you, growing up and, just hanging out with Jack and all the things you guys were able to do with baseball and just, is it a really good way for you to be able to, celebrate, your friend and for everyone else around you and really remember, his life the best you can?
Oh, it's great. Jack loved baseball probably more than anything in the world, and I know how much he would have loved to be at Wifflefest, and because we talked about it in high school and stuff that it was something my dad did and something we'd love to bring back and do as we got older. So I just know deep down in my heart that how much he would love to be out there and how much he would love to participate. And yeah, it's great to catch up with Jack's family and see everybody that got to hang out with Jack and tell stories and share laughs. There's nothing Jack loved more other than baseball than was to laugh and have fun. So it's cool. Best day of the year. I can't say it enough.
And real quick, just so I know, age ranges, is there any age cutoff here for teams?
Nope. We've had my grandfather usually participates every year.
Nice.
We've had eighth graders participate. So all ages, all genders, we'd love to have you out there to play.
Fantastic. And now, once again, we just showed you a little bit ago the form to fill out. It's super easy. You just put in if you're playing or not, shirt size, and we'll link all that in a write-up. T-shirts, when do you need to know for getting the T-shirt orders in and all that good stuff?
Yeah, so we do try to pass out T-shirts at the event. As you saw in the group shot, everybody was kind of wearing the shirt. So T-shirt sizes, just try to have them to me before May 20th. That's when the shirt orders due. If you're a little late, I'm sure we can get you a T-shirt. But that's when they're due. And but anybody who wants to play can sign up until we reach 64 players or until the day of the event. So.
Fantastic. And Noah, is there anything else I'm forgetting about or anything else that you would like to promote or call out here before we say goodbye for now?
No, I don't think so. Thank you again for having me. And like I said, you can find more information about the scholarship, Jack's scholarship, on Marquette's website. And feel free to follow me on all socials to keep up to date on Wifflefest. And I have a group on Facebook as well where I post about it pretty consistently. So.
Absolutely.
Thanks again, TJ. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem at all, man. We'll link everything, like I said, in that article. Make sure you guys sign up and let's fill up the teams this year and see if we can have a back-to-back or champion, you know? Noah, thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show comes your way next, right after this. RiverBender.com and Roku TV.